So welcome back. If you know who I am, if you know my face, thank you for coming back. If you don't know who I am, I would strongly suggest you go to week 0, because what we're doing right now is an 8-week program that will help you get prepared for your first obstacle course race. This is the training program that I use to place podium within 4 races. And I'm just kind of sharing my workout with everybody to help. The idea is to help people that are in my same boat reach their Spartan goals and compete their first race. And this can get you anywhere from just finishing to actually placing on podium. So with that, let's talk about that for a second. Right now, that idea of placing podium and the intense training that's going to follow in the next 3 weeks may not fit your goals, and that's fine. So you have a choice to make. You got to decide what kind of person you are. If you're the person that is just interested in doing fairly well in your Spartan race and not dying, what I would suggest doing, continue this program, but just use the base workouts from week 3. If you follow that simple workout for the next 3 or 4 weeks, it's going to get you in race shape. Now, if your goal is to compete to where you're going to get podium, you're going to get first in your age group, or you're going to set a new record for yourself, then I would continue joining the progression of the workouts week after week over the next 4 weeks. So with that, let's begin week 5. So week 5, if you've been doing this the entire time, you have to be feeling faster and stronger right now. This week, again, is designed to get you faster, because at the end of the day, a Spartan race, an obstacle course race, is a running race. And the stronger your running game is, the better you're gonna do. So this week, if you're choosing to really push yourself to those noble goals, this is what we're gonna do. There's just 5 major changes to the workouts, or go to the link below. And day 1 is going to be the same as the base workouts, with the addition of adding weights to the dips. So basically grab a weight and hold it in between your legs while you're dipping. You're going to increase your burpees to 15 and increase the mileage to a 5-mile run at 80% effort. Day 2, you're going to do 2 things on day 2. You're going to increase the intervals to a total of 4 miles. And for the sprinting portion, I want you to increase your lap time by 2 to 5 seconds each 400. For example, a 5-minute mile pace is 75 seconds. And let's say you've been training at that. This week, I want you to hit it between 73 and 70 seconds. So you're just trying to push your body more past its comfort zone. So the idea of this is just to start pushing beyond your comfort zone, making you faster so you can maintain that base race pace better. Day 4, I'm introducing ladder sprints. So this workout is specifically designed to make you faster. Unlike the 4x4s, you're not gonna do a jog in between. You're gonna do a full-on rest. The reason for that is when you're sprinting the 400s, you're maybe going 80-90% intensity. For these sprints, you're going 100% intensity on each sprint, to the point that you want to feel like you're going to puke, you're going to die after each single sprint. So start with one 600-meter sprint as hard as you can. Take a 2-minute rest, then move to a 400-meter sprint. You're going to do 2 of those. And between each sprint, you're going to do a 2-minute rest, because you want your body to fully recover. So you're gonna do 400 as fast as you can, faster than you do your 4x4. And then when you get done, you're gonna rest for 2 minutes and then repeat. And then as you can see, the ladder goes 2 400s, 2 400s, 4 300s, 6 200s, and 8 100s. As you get down to the lower distance, you may not need to rest as much. One way of monitoring is, if you don't want to rely on time yourself, just check just monitor your heart rate. And once it gets down to like closer to your resting heart rate, pick up the sprints again. Any smartphone nowadays has the ability to do that. Day 6. The only difference with day 6 is I want you to actually lower the 4x4 from 3 miles to 2 miles, because I want you to be somewhat rested for the next day, which is day 7. And on day 7, I want to get some baselines just to see where you're at. So I want you to do 1 mile as hard as you can for 1 mile to see what your new mile time is, basically what your PR mile is going to be. And then I want you to do 3 sets of 30 burpees. I want you to have plenty of rest in between each one, but I want each set of those burpees to be as fast as you can do them. And your goal is to hit the same amount of time for each burpee. So if it takes you 30 seconds to do 30 burpees, each set should take you 30 seconds. That's your goal, like to maintain that speed and intensity at 100% in repetition. So that is our journey. With that said, I've also released a video of grip strength. So watch that. That's going to give you some additional things you can add to your training to help you prepare for mastering the obstacles. Because the truth is, a lot of the obstacles are all upper body, and you are building the strength and the endurance right now with each of these workouts to handle those. One thing you can't underestimate is how important your ability to grip is going to be during these, because you may have the physical strength to navigate across monkey bars, to climb a rope, but unless your grip strength is equally as strong, that upper body strength isn't going to serve you well. So I made another video that shows different workouts that I do to increase my grip strength. You can include these in your weekly workouts, in your daily workouts, or even at